Mind over matter. Dealing with this heat, perhaps you could apply some of those things. 105 our high today. Not a record. Back in 2012, I should say, we hit 109, which is the all-time hottest temperature ever reported in the month of June. For the record, we are now up to 11 days of triple-digit heat so far this year. 17 to date back in 2011, which ended up being the all-time highest at 90 days. Interesting to note, 1 year ago, though, we were at the top, 21 days, but then we ended up with 68 as a whole, which was third most. At this point, I am forecasting triple digit day number 12 for tomorrow, 106, which will tie the record from 2012. Heat index could soar to as high as 112 degrees. Unfortunately, we should see more of the same on Wednesday with yet another record likely to be tied. Outside right now it's 90, feels like 101. It is stifling outside. Still at this hour, heat index values over 100 degrees in a few spots. Now it's a little more comfortable the farther west you go, but once you head from I-35 points east with dew points in the 70s, that's that air you can wear. One little thing that'll help us out a little bit is that during the afternoons to early evenings, I do think the dew points will drop down, so the heat index values won't be rivaling what we saw last week with the all-time highest of 118, but we could see some heat index values as high as 113. In the purple fuchsia colors, those are the excessive heat warnings. In the orange colors, those are the heat advisories. Everybody continue to stay heat aware because we've got all kinds of advisories that will continue across the area. At the surface, we've got high pressure in the Gulf of Mexico. Once you head aloft, that high is right over us. Big, we'll call it a death ridge. A heat dome. This thing is right over us, large and in charge. And as long as it's here, temperatures peak at about 106 tomorrow and Wednesday. But later on in the week, this ridge shifts a little bit farther to the east, and that should at least tone down the heat by a few degrees. At this point, I don't think it will be quite as hot, but unfortunately, I'm also not forecasting any good prospects of rainfall either. And for whatever reason, the 7-day is not coming up. Stand by, I'll bring it up for you real quick. Not sure why it's not popping up, but we've got resources. All right. Let's go ahead and show you that 7-day forecast, and here we go. 106 for the next couple of days, 103 on Thursday, 101 Friday, Saturday, and the coolest Sunday and Monday, 100, probably more of the same on July 4th. We'll be right back.